rather small rants.
Well, your patience has got you this far, guys. Welcome back to Rather Small Rants. I know, it's been a while, but I finally got a rant for you today. Yeah, a very juicy rant. A rant that you probably wouldn't expect comparing them to all the other rants we've done on the channel thus far. This one's a bit different. Just from the title alone, I'm pretty sure you can see that. Today we're going to be ranting about Twitter stans. Now, what exactly is a Twitter stan? Well, I mean, if you don't know what stan means, it's essentially a fan of something, a big fan. So, I don't know. I'm a Doctor Who stan. Well, not so much anymore. But, you know, Shaq's a Final Fantasy stan. You know, you get the gist. You get the gist. If you label yourself as a stan, I suppose you're more of a stan than someone who's just like, oh, I'm just a fan of this. That's what I would call myself. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So today I want to talk about a lot of specific stans. Now, these are stans that... Jesus Christ, take a drink for every time you fucking say stan. These stans are people who stan... Fuck out. Kill me. These are people who worship certain celebrities. Now, I've got 3 celebrities in particular that I want to talk about that are... that have really got some very toxic stan bases. Like, stupidly toxic. And if you go on Twitter, you can find these easily. So I want to talk about Ana de Armas and Florence Pugh first. Now, these are 2 of my favourite actresses. These girls are amazing actresses. If you haven't seen any of their films, I implore you to watch. Anyway, that's kind of beside the point. These 2... have a very big fan base each. Like, it's huge now. It's really blown up. But a lot of their fans aren't really happy with them. Over the past few months, they've been very sour with them. Now, this is because of their dating life. You see, Florence Pugh dates Zach Braff, and Ana de Armas dates Ben Affleck. And a lot of the stans are not happy with their choices, because these 2... Ben Affleck and Zach Braff are very much older men, you know, the dad types. The age gaps between them are big. I mean, more so Florence Pugh and Zach Braff. But people don't like it. People think it's disgusting. People think that Zach Braff is a paedophile when it's not fucking true at all. It's kind of crazy. These fans are just throwing themselves into this. Like, I mean, this was a while ago. I think it's still happening. This is just kind of a case study I thought I'd talk about that was quite relevant. I mean, I find it insane that these stans are literally throwing shade at Pugh and de Armas for literally just going out with someone that's a bit older than them. Like, if these people love each other and care for each other, what business is it of yours? They're like, oh, he's gross. Zach Braff's a dad. He's not even good looking. Look at him. He's disgusting. There generally are people who are saying this, by the way. Florence Pugh had to come out with a video a few months ago saying, let me date who I want. Stop bullying me in my comments and stuff. And, I mean, that just says it all. She's getting fucking bullied by her fans, you know, people who supposedly worship her because she's dating an older man. That's insane. That is absolutely unfathomable. You call yourself fans, but you are harassing a girl because she has a boyfriend who you don't particularly agree with. I find that just... it's ridiculous. This is their life. You know, they can do whatever the hell they want. In the case of Ana de Armas... I find this really funny because one of the accounts, an Ana de Armas update account, has been blocked by Ana de Armas in the past few months, and also the Knives Out Twitter, the official Twitter of the movie she was in not so long ago. They put this tweet out, and I find it fucking hilarious. It's amazing. It's amazing. So these people are now shitting on their own stans, their own toxic stans, and I find that amazing. I do want to make it clear, though, like, a lot of these stans, they're not doing this, you know, they're being respectful, they don't care, you know, I don't want to put anyone into a position of all of them are like this, because I'm sure they're not. I mean, it's just the ones I've seen anyway, and it does make up a big majority, I think. I mean, you literally go on Twitter, it's not hard to find. So, yeah, Ana de Armas is dating Ben Affleck, Florence Pugh is dating Zach Braff. They're older men. They look happy. They seem happy. No one is fucking grooming. You have no evidence to prove that there is any grooming here. There's no pedophilia because they're of age. Like, fuck off. The big case study I want to talk about today, however, is more recent. And when I say recent, I mean this week, time of recording. Jodie Comer, one of my favourite actresses from Killing Eve, has been cancelled, apparently, because she's dating a Republican, allegedly. Allegedly, that's the key word here, allegedly. Allegedly to both dating and him being a Republican, by the way. One of her fans essentially stalked Jodie, found loads and loads and loads of receipts. I hate calling them receipts, it's just so cringe, but you get what I'm saying. They found lots of these receipts trying to expose this man for being a Trump supporter, and you're probably wondering, well, why is Jodie getting cancelled for this? Well, that's because Jodie plays a gay character in Killing Eve and is all about LGBT. You know, she's made a few Instagram posts dedicated to Black Lives Matter and stuff. And everyone's saying she's a hypocrite because she goes out with a Trump supporter. Now, I don't know the full story here because, I mean, no one does. There's no evidence to suggest he's going out with this guy properly, and no evidence to suggest he's a Trump supporter. But regardless of that, even if it were the case, what fucking business is it of yours? I keep saying that, but seriously, what business is it of yours who she dates? You know, like, you don't know her personally. Stop acting like you know her personally. You don't know this guy personally, this guy that she's going out with, allegedly. You don't know him. You don't know what their relationship's like. You don't know what they say behind closed doors. They could have an amazing relationship. If she genuinely loves someone, like, I don't even know. Like, you're basically putting her in this position where she's now a Trump supporter. She's a Trump supporter now because she goes out with a Trump supporter. Well, no, not necessarily. And, I mean, I don't particularly like Trump at all, but, I mean, not all Republicans are, you know, homophobic and racist. That's just not true. The world isn't that black and white. So, I have to say, seriously, like, this is really reaching. The Stan account that dug up all this information found an article with this guy's name in, this alleged boyfriend's name in, and that he'd essentially assaulted someone and got kicked off like a lacrosse team or some shit. I think it was lacrosse, I can't remember. But like, there was no evidence other than the name. This name could have belonged to anyone, and I find that hilarious. Like, it's just coincidentally the same name. Like, this guy has assaulted someone. You have no proof. You're literally reaching at straws just to make this guy seem horrible and to defend your point. It's insane how they put these people up as, like, religious fucking figures. They're not. They're people. They're literally people that just star in TV shows and films and all that. And now you're cancelling the person you worship because she has a different life choice to you. But again, these are just allegations. There's nothing here to support that fully. It's just a wild guess, a wild stab in the dark. These Twitter stans are so toxic that they'll go to these extents to stalk Jodie and Anna and Florence. And Jodie has had to keep a lot of her socials on private and doesn't even use socials that much because of this. Because of this disgusting, horrible toxicity within their fan bases. And I think I have to end this video by just saying this. These celebrities don't owe you a fucking thing. They don't owe you anything. At all. They are people. They do not exist to serve your pleasers, you know, the things that you want to see out of them. That's not how the world works, you know? I just can't fathom it. This is a very different rant, I know, but it's something I've been seeing happening a lot, like, just over a fair few months since all the stuff happened with Pew and Zach Braff. And I just don't understand it. These accounts are toxic, you know, they're getting proven to be toxic. People are calling them out. Other fans are saying to them, you know, this is disgusting. Why are you stalking this person to get all this information that could be a lot of bollocks? So it's not all the Twitter stans, as I say. You know, there's going to be a lot of fans of each of these celebrities that are generally sticking up for them, and I have seen that. I mean, I'm a fan of these celebrities, and I'm sticking up for them. It's despicable. It's despicable. This toxicity exists, and it's never going to go away. All I have to say is leave these celebrities alone. Leave them alone! these people were born into the world just like you, and are allowed to make choices, allowed to feel emotions, and do not exist to serve you and your pleasures. So from me and all the other stans that have been given a bad name because of you people, you know who you are, I just want to say on their behalf, and of course of my own personal agreement,
Go fuck yourself.